Hey, everybody. Good to see you over here. By everybody, I mean one. But regardless, it's Friday, so nobody was expecting this. Black Friday, they're probably all out shopping at Walmart or wherever people shop on Black Friday. I'm not even sure. Stephen, hello, sir. Let's drag this over to here. That'll work fine for me. Ooh, that's okay, I guess. I probably should. Menu. Brightness. Let's crank the brightness up a little bit. Trying to get a little less glare on the face, but that little monitor is so dark you can't see anything now. All right. Okay, so now we're cooking with oil. Tonight's live chat brought to you by Ammo Supply Warehouse. They have purchased the sponsorship for all of 2024, or the rest of 2024, and all of 2025. You should be buying your ammo from Becker. I do. So how about that? Scott Wexler, hello, sir. All right. Oh, and right on time, there's a link to Ammo Supply Warehouse. Remember, you get $10 off any order of $100 or more with the coupon code TREMIS10. So you should be getting on that and stuff. All right. Reason of tonight's live chat. Well, Wednesday, I was fucking busy. So I have been helping a buddy out with the armed security gig, and I got the overnight, which works out well because I get to wear my night vision. So that's a pretty cool security gig. And I just was busy that I didn't have time to get a live chat all set up and done. In fact, that night, Wednesday night, I started at 10, and it's like probably 35 minutes east of here. So like I didn't even like I would have had it done early. Joe Pastilli, hello, sir. Yes, Scott, you should definitely make fun of many order notes. Hey, did you guys notice I can read your comments without looking away? Yeah, the new thing. It's awesome once I figured it out a little bit better. I was looking at the video and I thought my camera, the new camera, I thought must suck because I looked real washed out. And as it turns out, the teleprompter that I'm looking at that has the comments on it was at max brightness and it was fucking glowing my face. So once I figured out how to turn the brightness down on the teleprompter, that went away. So it's working out better. Shinde, hello. Yeah, night vision security is pretty cool. I really need to get a thermal too, except like 9 hours of overnight. I'd need like 2 or 3 batteries on a thermal to get me through if I used it the whole time. So I don't really need a thermal, and I can't afford a thermal for like a gazillion dollars, thousands of dollars, and I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a thermal, at least not at the moment. Although there is a current, let's see if I can't find it. There is a sale running, a special Black Friday special, which is the point of tonight's live chat, is to talk about specials. Let's see. 15% discount on Armacite thermals. So that's pretty cool. Scott just ordered a helmet today. Oh, speaking of which, helmets. I saw a great deal on helmets. Where did I see it? JRH Enterprises, where night vision, the place I get night vision from. JRH. Just click the link here, and I'll. Of course, that's not it. I guess I could just go to the home page and see if I can't. There it is. Armor. Oh, that page can't be found. Of course, like why would you have the page be able to be found? I'm gonna just type in high cut fast helmet, fast style helmet. So I don't know who makes it. Coyote helmets are $279. Oh, currently out of stock in large. Extra large also out of stock. Multicam. There is extra large in stock for $300 and large in stock for $300. So they have multicam dipped helmets. It's like a fast, high cut style, fast style. I think I'm going to see if I can't put it over here. See if it works. Yep, there you go. Adam, hello, sir. So yeah, you can get $300 high cut fast style helmet with a, I believe it has a shroud. 3A, blah, blah, blah. It's got rails on the side, an aluminum shroud on the front with a metal bungee cord hook thing on it. And it has the picture shows a dial, a ratcheting dial. So that's a pretty good deal for $300. And it comes dipped in the multicams. So that's all right. Steven says he got a GLX Prism from Primary Arms. They're pretty awesome. I do have a, for those of you who want one of those, they're on sale right now. I believe somewhere around here, I have a link for the GLX Prism. I would ask Steven to share it because I shared it with Steven, but he can't share links. Copy link over to here. So if anyone's looking for the Black Friday sale GLX 1X Prism sight from Primary Arms, that's the link for that. We also got some other sales going on that I thought people should know about. It was in today's newsletter. If you didn't open the newsletter, shame on you. But I totally understand. I'm not opening a lot of Black Friday newsletters either. But we got a couple sales going on over here at the Tremis Dynamics Intergalactic headquarters. Coupon code Black Friday. I'll put that up. I'll copy and paste that too. So that's the coupon code for tremisdynamics.com. For if you buy 2 classes, both classes are 25% off. If you buy 3 classes, all 3 classes are 35% off. And if you buy 4 classes, all 4 classes are 50% off. So it's like buy 2, get 2, you could call it. And for those of you out there, that is a lot of money. I don't, all my classes next year are 1 day. And I think the most expensive one is $200. Might be $225. So there's some good deals out there. Likewise, if you head over to First Wave Holsters, all Kydex things are 25% off. That's not like t-shirts and phone cases. Max, hello, sir. So worked it out with the fellas from First Wave, like the 4 owners. I'm one of them. Other cool shit going on right now. Oh, with the classes, back to the classes. Let's go back to that. Back to the classes. So from this morning until next Monday night is the sale. I think it's Monday. Pretty sure it's Monday at like midnight. We're going to take all the orders. We're going to put them in a list, pick one of those things that picks the random number out of the list. And one of those orders, we're just going to refund all of the money. So if you buy $2,500 worth of classes, which at this point would be like 20 classes or some garbage like that. Because if you buy 4 or more, they're all half price. So it's like $100 a day. Or like 5 holsters and 10 t-shirts and 4 classes or whatever, big order. You could get all of that money refunded to you. So next week's live chat, we'll just do it live and pick the number, and that order number, dude's going to get all his money back and get his order entirely for free. So you're guaranteed at least 25% off of classes. You can get up to 50% off, and you possibly could get your entire order for free. So pays to order up a class, I guess. Oh, you want a fat one? Does it still say discontinued? Well, I mean, I believe you. It shouldn't. I think we added it back. Macro. Man, I see it there. Oh, wait. Are you on the alpha? I was looking at the omega trempendix. So maybe the alpha might still say. Oh, yeah. I guess it does. Well, there's that. So if you notice, there's a wedge, arm, a claw. What do they call those things? It's not a claw. It's that thing on the holster. The wing. There we go. The wing on the alpha. When I don't know, between the 3 of us that are doing the holsters, I don't know how many of those DIY wings we own, but when those wings are gone, the entire alpha trempendix is going away. But the omega trempendix that's the way to go. The belt attachment's the same. It already comes cut for an optic, and it uses a different piece for tension, and that piece also gives you some wing type action without having a wing, and then we can negative the area for a wing so it doesn't touch your leg. It's still got the wedge on the back. Like the omega is the way to go. We'd have just ditched the alpha, except those wings, we have nothing to do with them. So we don't use them anywhere else. So the alpha's only staying around until then. And I believe the omega has a G19 option. Actually, if you click on it, it says you can order it in a G17. You're not supposed to be able to. That was a very limited run for just a couple of people. And looks like someone forgot to take it off the website. But definitely for sure. The omega is the ticket. I'm doing some quick finagling here so that RJ doesn't get upset, because RJ is under the impression that there are no more G17 omegas to be made. We did offer them for and I want to say a week or something like that when the Omega was released. And a couple of people ordered them. And then we took the 17 off of the list, I guess. Well, we meant to take the 17 off the list. Oh, and now the G17s are off the list. Made it. We did make one more 17 for Pete Pie because, well, he's Pete Pie and he's awesome. Oh, yep. 17, not available, right or left. Oh, yep. Perfect. Woohoo. All right, got that squared away. Tom Hollaby, hello, sir. Just going back up here. Oh, Max had a dagger, micro dagger mag have an issue. Interesting. Base plate flew off, spring and rounds went flying. That's the first one I've had a report of an incident. That actually took way longer for someone to have an issue with them than factory MMP mags. Tom, you know what you should do? You should write things so I can read them. That way, because I don't watch the internet with volume on ever on my phone. Never. The volume's never on my phone. Now on my desktop, it's sometimes on. But man, I read like a motherfucker. So if you could write articles in addition to that would be great. In addition to making videos, I know I'm asking for a lot. It's a lot of work. But if people can ask me for fucking videos, I can ask other folks for articles. It's the rules. And I do what I want. All right. So anyhow, back to sales. Excess sites, 30% off everything. We just got a couple more excess things over here at the house. What do we get? 1301 site. Oh man, I got 1301 here. It's down in my office. Damn it. But I got a front site for that. What else? A couple 365 big dots. I got the standard dot with no tritium for the shotgun. Because on a 1301, it's a ghost ring. So you can only go so big on the front sight before it fills up too much of the ghost ring in the back. So they do it in a standard dot. They do it with or without tritium. And I don't find what I use the tritium for and what the tritium's intended for are entirely different things. I use it for when I'm being very precise. I know that at like 20 yards and in, the bullet will appear where the tritium dot is. So if I'm trying to make it even more precise, I'm aiming with the tritium and not with the big dot. And I'm not doing that with buckshot. Like I'm not trying to be that precise because it's fucking buckshot. It makes a pattern. So I think the either standard or big dots with no tritium in the center just look amazing. They're so easy to find. I have a big dot with no tritium on my Shockwave, and if they offered, and I might have to go look. They might offer a yellow or an orange with no tritium, but for pistols, but it might only be for Glocks. So they offer a lot more Glock options than they do everything else. But luckily, like Glock, SIG only has like a couple of sight options. It's not like some brands where if there's 30 different models, that's 15 different sites. So maybe there is a SIG one, which I think they call it the Ember, which is the glowy yellow or the glowy orange. I still get that signature sites. I got to have that happen. Max films a bunch of videos at once. I have a bunch of shit filmed that's as far as it got. But I did today. I took the Samsung TV off of my editing station. I now have 2 Dell monitors that are the same size, which is much more convenient for that portion. I got my docking station down there hooked up. I got the my Tor box, which is a little box with knobs and buttons on it for like the left hand for shortcuts, so you don't have to do so much keyboarding shit when you're editing videos or photoshopping, although I don't Photoshop well enough to need that. I don't really edit videos well enough to need it either, but we'll see. But another hard drive. I just haven't moved over from the desktop to the laptop yet, but it's coming. I've not had a lot of free time. My last day off of doing anything was October 22nd. So what is today? The 29th of November. So how many days were in October? 31. So 9 days plus 29 days. So day 38 of work. Because today I did a bunch of fucking marketing bullshit with creating an email and shorts and TikToks and Instagram posts, Facebook posts, and Twitter posts, and all of them. Parlor, MeWe, Getter, Truth, LinkedIn, all them advertisements got to go on all those. So doing a bunch of computer bullshit today. I haven't had a lot of time to get that editing shit set up. But it's coming. Where were we? Access sites. That was the thing. SIG. SIG has, let me give you guys the link here because I know there's some dudes that run cool guns. SIG now has right there 21 round macro mags, or 365 XLs or 365X or 365 mags. They have 21 rounders. They dropped today. So if you want one, there's no sale on it, but they do have 21 rounders. Actually, their sale is if you buy more than $250 worth of stuff, which is only like 3 magazines from them, they'll send you a free 320 like pellet pistol, BB pistol, airsoft pistol, some type of air gun thing. I saw that advertisement. But 21 round mags, they're out there. Might as well get the rest of this here. Over here, you can go buy yourself a Midwest Industries rifle, or Trema signature rifle, and get 20% off with the coupon code Gear Up. That's for Midwest. Gear Up 24 will get you 20% off everything at Midwest Industries, but you should be looking at the Trema signature rifle. Just had a young lady in class on Sunday, and by Monday, I think Monday, she ordered a Trema signature rifle. I let her borrow mine, and she dug it. What else we got going on? Also, if you, I'll just copy that, still don't have self-defense insurance, the one that we recommend from Right to Bear, there is the link for it, Tremis Right to Bear. And if you use the code BF2024, it is 20% off. Well, it says up to 20% off. I guess I didn't go see if like different levels were different discounts, but they do have a discount, and that is the one that we recommend. You can have more than one as well. In fact, I think I might currently still be covered under 3, but I know for sure I'm covered under 2. Right to Bear and Second Call Defense. My Second Call Defense is like in perpetuity, and I got Right to Bear because I liked it better than USCCA, and then I did not renew my USCCA. I'm just not sure how much I had paid because I bought like it a year at a time, not like months at a time. Oh, there you go, Stephen. If you click my link, it gets me a little kickback when you sign up. That would be great. And the coupon code BF2024 will save you 20%. I'm guessing if you buy it by the month, it'll save you a month of 20%. But if you pay for a year, you get a year of 20% off. So, use that however you like. But I do get a kickback. I reached out to those guys before they even had an affiliate program and said, I went on board. You should have an affiliate program. And they got the hookup all figured out. I was with them through all the growing pains of getting an affiliate. Like, how would I get credit if I got someone to sign up? Like, how would they know? And they got that all sorted out. But those are the big sales. True North Concepts, I don't have the link handy, and but they are running 15% off of everything, which is 5% more than my coupon code. And my coupon code with them, I want to tell you that it's just Tremis, but it may be Tremis 10. You're just going to have to give me a minute to double check on that. Tremis 10 for 10% off at True North. But right now for Black Friday, they're doing 15% off. And I don't know if it needs a coupon code or not, but I'm pretty sure on their website, the banner at the top mentions the code. So if you are looking for some True North stuff, they have a discount as well. I did not see any discounts from Defiant Munitions, although Tremis 2024 will save you 10%. Just chatted with Pete on the phone yesterday and talked about some stuff. He's got a 308 round he's sending my way to check out. I don't know if it's on the website yet. I'm looking over at my discount code for preferred vendors. Okay. Well, if you go over to tremisdynamics.com and then click resources and then click known associates, I'm about to put the link up for you all. Oh, is Pete running 30% off? Fuck, I didn't even know. I didn't see it on his Instagram. So on that, there is links, says brands we love. And if you hover over like Midwest Industries, it gives you the coupon code. And the one for Pete's wrong. It's last year. It says 2023. I don't have one for XS. I didn't update the one for Ammo Supply Warehouse either. God damn. I need to update that somewhat because some of them aren't even clickable. That's a mistake. Blackbeard Fire Starters, 10% off of Tremis. True North, Tremis 10. Midwest is Tremis. Defiant is Tremis 2024. Currently says 2023. Tremis 10 is also Ammo Supply Warehouse. All right, guys. So when the live chat's over, I'm going to go update those. And then you see a post for trainers that we recommend. And below that, there is an Amazon shop you can go to. And then below that is a bunch of affiliate links. And all of those, while they don't necessarily have a discount, they get me a little kickback. Sometimes it's like 1%. Sometimes it's like 5%. So if you use any of those, I think it gives you a cookie for like 30 days. So if you buy anything on the site after you clicked on mine, it'll track it and I'll still get the little bit of discount. And I will say everybody on the affiliate page, like on the known associates, just to have the affiliate links, there is nobody on there whose stuff I have not used or currently use or own. Like there's an Arma site one for thermals. I've played with their thermals. Someday there'll be a video on a thermal, a loaner thermal, and I think they're awesome. But then it's all like Ballistic Advantage, Brownells, Blue Force Gear, Fix It Sticks. Like I use all that stuff. Like everything there, you will find their shit in my house right now, or stuff because like there's Notches, which I've ordered a bunch of ammo from in the past. Like that ammo might still be in the house. I'm not sure. And Brownells, there's always something Brownells here, but I don't necessarily know what. But yeah, everything on there, I currently have their stuff in my use, except for currently Armacite, because it's expensive. I can't afford it. Now, if you guys buy thermals, I'll get a free one. So if you all spend like $5,000 and I get like 1%, what is that? Like $50. So if 20 of you buy thermals, I'll have enough built up with them to get a free one. So get on that. Shinde asks if I know how many signature rifles have been sold, and I do not know the current count. I know it is heavy into deer season in Wisconsin right now, so I need to talk to those guys, but I'm waiting because they're probably in the woods. I'm sure Pete is in the woods. I don't know if Troy is or not. I don't know if you guys noticed. I've noticed, but all the comments are from the YouTubes tonight. The reason that that is the case is because, let me copy this for you. Max says he needs some fix-it sticks. There's the link, and they might even be running the sale. I haven't checked. The reason all the comments are from YouTube is because I keep getting fucking errors with Facebook. I went over to Facebook and made an event pushing people to the YouTube, and it was no problem. But when I tried to make an event that said live stream Facebook Live, it just timed out. Like eventually nothing happened. And I normally create my events through Restream, which is a software I use to stream with. And every time I would add Facebook, it'd say there was an error, try again later. But I decided that I would live stream it on Twitter, but Twitter made it so you now have to pay for premium in order to live stream. I used to live stream on all three until they made that. And when they made you have to have a paid Twitter or X or whatever the fuck, TwitX, Squitter, I was like, I'm not paying for it. However, with the idea that Elon Musk is going to be a big player in the Department of Governmental Efficiency, I decided I might give him some money, but I would only do so efficiently. So I waited until there's a 20% off premium, and I bought a year's worth of Twitter premium earlier this afternoon. So now I'm live streaming over on Twitter as well. And since I paid for Twitter, now I figure I should start using it a bunch. So if Facebook's going to keep being stupid, I don't think I'm in any trouble with them. I was like, I can still live stream on Instagram. It's just a pain in the dick. So I didn't. So I don't think I'm mad at them, but if they're going to be difficult, maybe I'll just start using Twitter more for everything. So Max says there's 20% off over at Fix-It Sticks. So I get a kickback and you get a discount. My kickback will be smaller because all those affiliate kickbacks are percentages. And if it's like 3%, if you save 20%, then I'm missing out on, a couple pennies. I also don't care. It's not a big deal. In fact, none of the affiliate things, like when people buy something and they don't use an affiliate link, all right, nor coupon code or any of that, I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. Although, like if you go buy a Trema signature rifle and don't use some type of coupon code, I'll be disappointed you just didn't save some money. 20% today, that's a couple $100, or 10% normally, which is still over $100. So you should. I think bulletin.net, my good friend Mike Fiore, he is running a Black Friday sale. Membership is completely free for the whole weekend. And then forever too. But still, you should all make sure your friends are signed up for Bulletin. That covers all my notes. I really didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I really just wanted to make sure that the sales got out there. Because not everybody reads the email list. Not everyone even subscribes to the email list. So I wanted to do a little live stream and let you guys know I found some sales I thought were worthwhile. Everybody's probably running a sale. So if there's something else you've been looking for, probably a good time to look for it. I know like PSA and Primary Arms are doing a lot of sales on like not their stuff, or maybe their stuff, like great because they make things too. But like there's a lot of this, everything Surefire is on sale at Primary Arms. I don't know what good deals are out there under Surefire. At this point, I buy Surefire Pro bodies. And then I put a bunch of Z-Bolt stuff on it. Z-Bolt's running a sale. I don't remember what the sale is on Z-Bolt. I have an affiliate link with them though. I get a little kickback, I believe. Let me copy link address and stick it up here. Here's the Z-Bolt link. My affiliate number with them is 3. Like it's been around a while, huh? Or I'm one of the earlier affiliates. But my point is that Primary Arms has got a bunch of shit on sale, and you might find some stuff that you like. Tom just updated his bulletin account. Good deal. Oh, you know what we should do? I'll discuss this with everybody that's coming to teach at the muster. Maybe it's possible that Mike on his end could just add that to all the instructors' event list. Or by all means, like all of you could put it on the event list too, saying, hey, I'm going to be here at this thing. Because Tom's going to be there. I'm hoping maybe he'll talk about slings, even if it's just over beers around the fire. And hopefully drum up a bunch of interest to host a full-blown class. Also, Tom, since you're going to be out here, I know you love doing stuff with Sonny. Sonny's doing Force on Force right before the muster and an AK class right after the muster. Oh, there we go. Steven says 640 dual fuel bodies are on sale for 70. Is that the pro or not pro body? Do the 2 lug bodies cost more or less than a pro body? I will warn you, if you buy a pro body, it does not come with either the M-lock or the pick clamp or the screw that holds the clamp portion to the body. Made that mistake on one of mine. I bought a body, and when it got here, I still had one of an extra M-lock or an extra pick attachment, because when you buy the whole light, it comes with one of each. So I had the other one, but I didn't have the bolt that went through, and I had to go back to Primary Arms and buy the bolt. There goes pro body. That's the way. That's the ticket. Everything it should be pro mounts, and there's actually another company now that's doing a different adapter to adapt a 2 lug Surefire body to a pro style mount. I know Overbore makes one, and somebody else does now too, and I can't remember their name. Screws are out of stock, but the M-lock mounts are on sale. Well, for me, I'd buy the body and the M-lock mount, and I would say the screws available somewhere. B&H. I don't even like B&H. They're overly religious, and I don't even know what religion. Some sort of Middle Eastern religion. So they're either Jewish or Christian. But one of them holidays, they closed the website because they don't think people should be on their website on a religious holiday. They should be on their knees somewhere, bowing or something, whatever you would do for 24 hours because you can't be on a website. Don't even get me started on that bullshit. But that's B&H. So Tom says if there's interest, he's going to see about his BBB class from last year. I think we should make that happen. Also, Tom, if you, I'll extend this offer because I do it, extend it to pretty much anybody that I'm willing to host. Um, if you want to run some type of force on force class out this way, not sure I will get you scheduled at the shoot house that I use, or if it doesn't require shoot house at the range or whatever. But I will also, for free, loan out my airsoft or UTM stuff. Uh, just pay for the consumables or pass that on to the students or whatever. Um, so, if you wanted to run something, you wanted to borrow a dozen airsoft pistols or uh, a dozen UTM bolts or half a dozen UTM pistols, um, they're yours to use, and you just feed them. And if you don't need them, great, but the offer is still there. Having some woodchuck cider tonight. Pretty all right. Delete that. Is it possible for night force on force? So if you want to use a shoot house and do it indoors, that place gets pitch black dark. If it's outdoors, yes, we can do it at the range. The shoot house is only open till 8 on Monday through Friday, Saturday, and only open till 5 on Sunday. So while we can make it dark, we can't add it on extra, like do a whole day and then add a night portion because they close. If we get our own shoot house by then, absolutely, we can just make a 24-hour day. But if you're doing it at the range, we can add whatever you want in the dark out there. We've got 24/7 access for live fire and force on force. So let your imagination run wild with what you'd like to do with that. We currently have 180 degrees of shooting angle at the live fire range. By the summertime, we should have 180 degrees, like 3 berms, pretty deep. Right now it's 2 berms, and if you face towards the apex, you can get both directions, maybe 190 degrees of berms, but if you go towards the corner, but we're going to do probably 20 yards deep on both sides. One side right now is probably 40 yards deep, so we'll have more move about and shooty shit over there, space over there as well. And if you're thinking of coming back after the muster, you can go check it out while you're here for the muster. That's where Sonny's doing his AK class too, is over there, not at Sugarloaf. Steven says Sweetwater is better than B&H. Do they even sell the same stuff? Like, I've looked at B&H for like camera shit, and I've looked at Sweetwater for like guitar stuff. Tom, we could absolutely, what you just suggested, we could absolutely do. If however you want to do it, we can do it a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Any one of those nights you can do in the dark. Entirely up to you. Like, we can make it happen. And you'd be glad to know the range fee is $0. Actually, we're going to institute a range fee out at the dark range. The range people that own the range don't want anything from us, but we got some ideas for how to improve the place, and some of that's going to take some money. And so we might institute a range fees to build up a little bit of cash to make it less rustic. There's a couple picnic tables there, and that's it currently. So maybe something with some overhead, keep people out of the rain, sun, more porta-john use, something like that. And so you don't, like right now, dudes are peeing in the woods or women are driving a quarter mile away to the Turkey Hill gas station and using the restroom. So we might buy a porta-john. So we might start doing a range fee just to split the cost of having less rusticness. Maybe we'll call it the chili fund, the chili house fund. That's it. We got a chili house fund. We'll get ourselves a porta-john over there, and then maybe build some things to make it a little nicer for us. I should go see if I can find this. I put a link on Facebook and said if there's questions, post them up here, but I didn't. Haven't gone back and looked to see if anybody posted a question. Event, that's in the event. And discussion. Nope, no questions. Perfect. I got that. Got a name after. Hey, you guys, speaking of Tim, did you guys know that the weekend after the muster, we're doing the 2-gun rumble right here? Tim Morris, Gary Marr, Morris and Marr, teammates for life or something. And yep, gonna be awesome. Got to have a carbine and a shotgun and a pistol, and the pistol just for when the rifle quits working or the shotgun runs out of bullets. You don't really need to have a pistol. And we're gonna put it to the test so that when you walk out of that class, you know whether you want a shotgun or a rifle, and when you want the shotgun or the rifle. Like that's the goal of the class. And Tim and I are gonna make fun of each other. There's that too. We're gonna make it, I'm gonna call it playfully confrontational. I just made that up right now. I should put that in the class description. I don't even have it on the website yet because we haven't figured out what we're charging for it. Because Tim gets to saying that too. Otherwise, I'd be like, well, the rifle portion will be so awesome. It should be a $500 class. But the shotgun portion will be so not awesome. It should be a $100 class. So it'll probably fall out somewhere in between those two. All right. Yeah, man, we're like almost an hour into this. You guys got something you want to chat about? Get it in quick because 10 minutes max and we're done. 5 minutes is where my cutoff is. But I'll run an extra 5 if we got to. I head back down to my office and keep working on my desktop, not my desktop computer, the top of my desk, so that we can start editing some videos. I have a couple filmed even. I made a short today. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's short on YouTube, right? I also put it on Instagram as a reel and a story on Facebook and a story on Instagram and even on TikTok. So how about that? Like Andrew was all proud of me because I made a short. It's just with the sale, but still had music and everything. The music was Black Friday by Megadeth. If you look back a year, 365 days earlier from today, I think it was the same one. The screws for the Pro mount, I've never seen them anywhere but on a Pro mount. I have a dry erase board right there, but no dry erase marker to write on said dry erase board, or I would show it to you. So it is like a large socket cap, but the shoulder is really long before it necks down to the threaded part. But that unthreaded shoulder part it's big and long, and then it's got the little tiny part. I've not seen them for sale anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised if Surefire has them made for them. Kind of like M-lock nuts, like those didn't exist until Magpul designed them. I think the Surefire bolt is kind of the same way. I mean, not that there's anything special about it. It's just those dimensions I've never seen on another bolt. Although, if you had a lathe, you could probably take a bigger bolt with a really long, like a long bolt that usually has a long shoulder, and then just turn that's bigger around and turn down the end and thread that. Maybe I don't know. But like the shoulder is like a 1/4 inch, and then the threaded part's like a size 10. Normally, when you have that unthreaded shoulder, it's roughly the same dimension as the threaded part. And the ones that I've seen that weren't were way shorter. Like the shoulder was the same thickness as the head, like 1/4 inch deep head and a 1/4 inch shoulder, and then 1/4 to 1/2 inch of threading after that. And this is like a 1/4 inch head, an inch long shoulder, and then a 1/4 inch thread. It's also neck down to about at least half of the size. And like it's certainly doable. I just don't ever see them anywhere. And it's stainless. Because if you put carbon steel in the aluminum pro mount, you would have all kinds of issues with corrosion. So there you go. It goes from like a 1/4 inch down to size 8. Now their nut, like the nut that it goes into, that's something too. I was semi impressed. Like they got me with that. So they want a obviously you don't want to just thread the aluminum and screw that bolt through it, because that steel bolt is way tougher than that aluminum receptacle. So they use a steel nut, stainless steel nut. Again, steel and aluminum, they don't mix. But instead of making like a hex recess spot for a nut to set in, they made the nut oval shaped and then machine an oval slot out of the aluminum, slide that in so it can't rotate because it's ovaled. And then there's a hole drilled through it this way with a roll pin going through it so that that oval part can't come in and out. If they had used a hex nut, they'd had to make the whole mount bigger. Instead of this tiny little ear, they'd had to make a giant ear, which would have made the center of it further away from the edge, which means the whole rotational port would have been farther off the gun. So the fact that they machined that oval shaped bolt and slid it into the oval hole and then obviously pinned it in place, like I was impressed by the engineering. And I don't have one of the bolts, Stephen, that's not mounted to a gun. Sorry. All right, I got 9 o'clock. You guys ready to get out of here on this rare Black Friday edition of Liveshat? I will try to do another one on Wednesday. Let me look at my calendar just to make sure, because I think next week I'm only doing the overnight security gig on Monday and Tuesday, so Wednesday I won't have to rush out of here. And then the following week it is Tuesday and a Wednesday, so Wednesday might have to move it to Thursday the following week. And the week after it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We might not have one at all. And then it's not, and then it's Thursday and Friday, and then the week after it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So man, these are gonna get in the way. Damn it. Steven, I got a blank comment from you. It probably means you tried to do a link, and it only let moderators do links. And that's me, Crystal, and Mike. Sorry. Oh, there it goes. I just saw flags pop up. Just took a minute for those things to pop in. All right. So with that, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday, and we'll talk about something cool.